Sarah had just moved into her new apartment, excited for a fresh start in the city. Her roommate Jenna seemed nice enough, quiet, reserved, with an odd sense of humor. At first, they got along well, sharing meals and occasional late-night chats. But there was something off about Jenna. She had a peculiar habit of standing silently in the living room late at night, staring at the wall, her back turned to Sarah. One night, Sarah awoke to the sound of soft giggling. Rubbing her eyes, she saw Jenna standing in the dark, illuminated only by the moonlight streaming through the window. Sarah called out, "Jenna, what are you doing?" Jenna turned slowly, her eyes glinting. "Just watching the shadows dance," she replied with a smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. Unease settled in Sarah's stomach, but she brushed it off. Maybe Jenna was just quirky. The next few nights, the giggling continued, each time growing more unsettling. Sarah could feel Jenna's eyes on her, even when they were in separate rooms. One evening, Sarah decided to confront her. "Why do you always stand in the living room at night? It freaks me out." Jenna chuckled softly. "You're too sensitive. I just like to observe." The following weekend, Sarah invited some friends over, hoping to ease the tension. They laughed and played games, but Jenna stayed in her room, the door slightly ajar. As the night wore on, Sarah's friends noticed Jenna's odd behavior. "Is she okay? She looks strange," one of them whispered. "Yeah, she's just a little weird," Sarah replied, trying to laugh it off. But the next morning, things took a darker turn. Sarah woke up to find Jenna standing at the foot of her bed, staring down at her. Panic gripped Sarah. "Jenna, what are you doing?" Jenna blinked slowly. "I was counting your breaths. You're very peaceful when you sleep." That night, Sarah couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. She locked her bedroom door, trying to feel safe, but sleep eluded her. Around 3 a.m., she heard a soft tapping at her window. Heart racing, she glanced outside, but there was nothing there, just the dark alley below. Suddenly her phone buzzed, a text from Jenna. "I hope you don't mind, but I've taken some pictures of you sleeping. You look so serene." Horrified, Sarah jumped out of bed, grabbing her phone to reply, "Stop! That's not okay!" Jenna's response came almost instantly. "But I just want to remember you the way you are now. You won't always look like this." Panic surged through Sarah. She knew she had to leave. Gathering her things, she bolted out of her room, but as she reached for the front door, it swung open. There stood Jenna, her expression eerily calm. "Leaving so soon? I just wanted to show you something." Jenna stepped aside, revealing a wall covered in photographs, each one more disturbing than the last. There were countless images of Sarah, some taken while she was awake, others while she slept. "See? You're always so beautiful," Jenna said, a twisted smile spreading across her face. With a scream, Sarah shoved past her and fled into the night, not looking back. The last thing she heard before she escaped was Jenna's laughter echoing through the dark apartment, a chilling reminder of the watcher left behind.